Lord, I'm going to wait upon you even if it takes forever. Maybe you're right now you're waiting for the right job, the right house, the right spouse, some type of prayer to be answered, and you've been waiting and you've been waiting and you've been waiting, you've been trying to be good, and you feel like you're waiting too long. And I think all of us may be convinced, we're convinced that we're supposed to wait upon God, and we're convinced that that's the right thing to do. But when we're waiting, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do every day while I'm waiting God to kick in his engines and start moving, start answering some prayers? Today we're going to take a look at Joseph of the Old Testament. God had two objectives for Joseph's life. Number one is he was building Joseph's character. And if you know anything about the story of Joseph, you think, man, it took a lot to build his character. That's the normal process that God uses with the man or woman that he wants to use. He builds Joseph's character, and then he tested his character. The more that God wants to do through you as a Christian, the more he invests in your character building curriculum. So when God is investing in this character building curriculum, you're in this waiting period. When you're waiting upon God, the number one thing to do, number one, is to stay faithful. Stay walking and stay doing what you know is right. I think when times get tough, a lot of us, we tend to stray and go our own way and do our own thing. Not Joseph. Joseph held on to his God and he said, I am a son of God. I'm always going to be a son of God, and I trust that God is never going to leave me. He used God's waiting time to do what he knows is right to do. When he went to prison, he didn't mope, he didn't complain, he didn't say, why me? He stayed faithful. He began to serve in the prison and doing what he knew what was right to do. His character was already built and shaped into the man that just does the right thing. No matter what the situation, he had learned through all these periods, you just do the right thing. You just do what you know how to do, and I promise you, he believed that God was always going to be with him at the end of the day. In this waiting period, when you're waiting upon God to do something, can you look outside of yourself and say, Lord, how can I serve you? How can I serve others? Lord, I believe in your promises. I believe in who you are. It's time for you to get to know God's character. Grow in your trust of him. Learn prayer. Learn to cling to Jesus. Learn to know his character. What does God do in situations like this? What do I do when I face a roadblock? You stay faithful, just like Joseph did. And Lord, I'm going to wait upon you even if it takes forever.